Back on the News 18 mega opinion poll, ladies and gentlemen, so far 331 seats, 249 to the NDA. They are within striking distance. 23 seats they need more to cross that halfway number of 272. PM Modi may have set the benchmark very high, but in that race to the parliament and into governance, 272 is the halfway mark. 543 seats in the Lok Sabha. If the NDA crosses 272 even before all the seats are declared, then are they on course to go at least 330 par? Let's try and see where it is. Where will they end on the News 18 mega opinion poll? 331 out of 543 seats have been declared. So there are still about 200 plus seats to go, ladies and gentlemen. So that means 212 seats to go. So is that possible? What do you think could be the final number? Stay with us. Let's bring in the next state in the mix, even as our guests are with us. Shivani Gupta with me here on the Magic Wall and Rahul Shivshankar on the consulting editor's chair. The state of Odisha, ladies and gentlemen. Will they shake hands? Will they say, chalo, bhai bhai mein no ladai? We'll have to wait and watch the BJD and the BJP. But it is 21 seats. The BJP will take 13. 8 to the BJD. So 13 more get added to the NDA kitty courtesy the BJP. Is this big gains for the BJP compared to the last time around where they had less than 10 seats? That's the big story, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a shift away from the BJD towards the BJP, and is this the future course? Remember, Odisha votes simultaneously for the Vidhan Sabha and the Lok Sabha. What's going to happen there? Will they all say, bhai bhai mein no ladai? Vote share. 40, 43, 15 and 2. 43% vote share for the BJP when it comes to the Lok Sabha elections. Does that translate to any gains for them in the Vidhan Sabha? We'll have to wait and watch. Highly unlikely. There they believe Naveen Babu is the right person and they trust the BJD, the ODI, the voters. But when it comes to Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the ticket, Lok Sabha, it is the BJP that they depend on, and that means a 43% vote share will give them a very rich return of 13 seats. And that clearly is more, because my memory serves me right, the BJP last time around had less than 10 seats. So that means there are gains here. What does that mean? Let's get into Chhattisgarh quickly. Let's understand Chhattisgarh is the magic 272 number, getting up with the Chhattisgarh numbers. 11 seats. 11 seats and the BJP taking 10. Straight fight between BJP and the Congress is flattened out, and that's the big news. Here on the News 18 mega opinion poll, 363 out of 543, the NDA touches the halfway mark. 272 for the NDA. That's the big headline right now, with the BJP taking 10 out of the 11 Chhattisgarh seats. Big gains, and with nearly 180 seats still to be declared. 180 seats still to be declared. 16 states announced, 5 states left. 180 seats still to go. The NDA has crossed the halfway mark. Halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. 272 for the NDA on the News 18 mega opinion poll. That means with 180 seats still to go. 180 seateं बाकी है. You can see the bottom of the screen. 363 out of 543. 180 seats still to go. And the NDA has crossed the halfway mark on the News 18 mega opinion poll. That's the big flash, the big news here on the News 18 mega opinion poll, ladies and gentlemen. The NDA crosses the halfway mark with still a lot to go. There you go. That's the big one. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the led BJP and the NDA, boom, crosses the halfway mark. 272 plus for them. It's the big win. What does that mean? How many more out of the 180 seats that are left? Are these BJP Pradhan, or this is where the BJP has to do a lot of ghamasan? That's the interesting part, ladies and gentlemen, because how many more from these 180 can they win to get closer to that 400 par target for the NDA? That's the big question. 130 out of those 180 is that it was possible to touch 400. Interesting.
Yeah. But very interesting numbers coming out of Odisha, and one wonders, is this why the BJD may consider an alliance with the BJP? Because look at the reversal. The BJD last time had 12 seats, they're losing 4 according to our poll. So they're coming down to 8. The BJP was at 8, they're gaining 5, so going to 13, and the Congress had 1, they're losing that 1. Vote share wise, the BJP is now being projected at 43%. They're gaining 3 from the BJD, 2 from the others. So the BJD comes down to 40 and the BJP goes up to 43. That's the vote share difference. But this is such a story for the BJP because this is one of those states where you know that the elections happen at the same time with the Lok Sabha elections, the state and the assembly and the Lok Sabha elections. And even though the BJP has been trying to inch up as far as the Lok Sabha tally is concerned, they don't really make a dent as far as assembly is concerned.
Look at
Naveen Patnaik always considered very strong as far as Odisha is concerned, but it looks like the BJP could become the single largest party here.
The single largest party as far as Lok Sabha is concerned. Vidhan Sabha will be different. Yeah, and Chhattisgarh, if we let's quickly look at 2019.
Go across to Chhattisgarh as well. And Chhattisgarh, of course, you know, this is one of those states that they have rest back as well. So they will hope that this is going to be an important one for them. So this is how it stood. They're gaining a couple of seats here. I think one seat here, 10 from 9.
10 out of 11, 9 and 2 last time around. Now Rahul Shivshankar, Javed Ansari, Nistula Hebar will also go across to our guests on the other side or joining us. Tehseen Poonawala has just jumped out of the studio. Nalin Mehta is standing there, managing editor, money control on queue. Why don't you walk into the set, sir? It's all right. It's all happening live here. Hamare viewers se kya chupana? Please come and sit. Rahul Shivshankar.
Well,
5 seats plus in Odisha. 1 seat plus in Chhattisgarh, some gains in Telangana. Is the BJP set to do better than 303 right now with 180 seats still to go?
Well, remember that what we are projecting are NDA numbers. There are also certain states where the BJP is in an alliance. So we need to now fine-tune and go back to all these numbers and set the NDA aside. So we need to find out how many JDS is going to win, how many JDU will win, etc., and get to the BJP number. But it does appear that there is a pro-incumbency sentiment now. It can be easily said for Mr. Modi. And the fact is that the India Alliance has a lot of work to do. Perhaps it made a mistake in not going in there and presenting a clear message and a unified front. Because it is absolutely now clear that the Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, enjoys a huge advantage in the public imagination when it comes to the national elections. He carries the BJP across the threshold and he seems to have done it now, third election. And if that does happen, he will be, after Nehru, the only other Prime Minister to have repeated his term in office thrice consecutively. Of course, there's a huge debate about whether we should even count Mr. Nehru's first term because it was, as you all know, appointed and did not win a mandate as such. But that's a whole different...
See, 33 seats that the BJP needs to win right now from here, not necessarily 33 seats. NDA is right now at 272, not the BJP necessarily. But out of 180 seats, the remaining states, ladies and gentlemen, we've done about 16 states. We've got 5 states to go and these states are not going to be easy.
So let's do the math very quickly.
There is also a remaining 25 seats. Rahul, there are a remaining 25 seats out of the 543 which we have not actually gone ahead and polled or surveyed because we've covered 518 Lok Sabha constituencies. But those numbers we will extrapolate. We will extrapolate just given the trends and how these areas will vote because these are all very, very small groupings which have been left out of the remaining states and union territories. But that we'll come to later. We'll cross that bridge in just a bit.